Hello Leo and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikita Antoine and I am the Oracle of Natiru. So I've done your reading with my combined deck of Threads of Fate, Tarot, and Oracle. So you'll be seeing both of those in your spread today. And your reading is so magical and super cool. It's all like heart-centered. I feel my heart is like one, my heart is racing, but also like it feels so big. Like my heart feels like it's expanded beyond my like way beyond my body. And a super interesting thing happened when I was doing the shuffling. Well, not shuffling, but getting the cards to fly for you. This Temperance card that appears at the end of your reading, I don't know, something happened. So when that Temperance card came out, I don't know. I didn't see it. That's what I'm saying. It feels very like magical. But it caused one of the other cards to fly up, like fly forward, that had already been on the table, like it was already like aligned, but like so it feels like, and the card that pushed itself up is the Four of Coins. So it like, with this heart expansion, it feels like it's like an upgrade, like an angelic upgrade is what it wants to be, or like a step up. So we're starting your reading with the Ace of Wands, and it wants to come with the Four of Coins. And I'm seeing this as, it's like you're gathering ingredients. However, it feels like it's like you're gathering ingredients, but you don't know quite what you're going to use those ingredients for. It's like stockpiling. It's like stockpiling. Like not in a hoarding type of way. It's just like, it's kind of like getting your apothecary together. This is a super interesting, like, it's a very cool reading. So it's kind of, it's like getting all of like dry herbs, resin, just like ingredients that have magical components to them. And it's like you're gathering them, but you don't, there's this thing, it's like, you know that you need them, but you don't know yet for like what you need them for. And because, right, of course, like the Ace of Wands is the beginning of like a creative endeavor, right? So it's followed by the Star. And this was what, with the Star energy, this is what was really pulling in that you, like, it's like you might not know what you're creating, but it's like you're gathering materials. And the Star comes with the Four of Wands. And that's what I was seeing. It's like gathering the materials of your apothecary. The apothecary being your, what was that? I don't know what that was. Like, there's like something in here. Like my cat is kind of going a little nuts, well not nuts, but like she's just like very alert. It feels like magic. It feels like magic. It feels like doing magic. And with doing magic, like this was kind of coming through as a circle. casting a circle. Like casting a circle of protection, I want to say. Or, you know, like a casting a circle. Where the hell did my cat go? It's like she's disappeared. She was just there. I don't know why I'm so worried about my cat. It's like she's gone. She's like disappeared into another realm. Okay, that's really interesting. So it's like casting a circle and then going into another realm to acquire this. It wants to come through as like spell work. It's like from higher guidance you're getting the like the instructions for spell work. Like I guess like through meditation, because I'm seeing this circle, so it feels like a very protective like space in which you can like fully open up the channel for this guidance from the star energy. Sometimes I see this star energy as coming through as like your star family. It's like your star family is teaching you magic, like how to do magic in the 3D. That's super cool. And then the Four of Wands is being followed by the Nine of Cups. And like inside of this Four of Wands, there is a wishbone. Oh, that's why we can't see, because the light's not on. That's super cool. So I just saw 732, and backwards, that's my number for magic. That's really cool. Oh my god, this reading is so trippy. I'm like super excited. Okay, so the four of Wands here is followed by the Nine of Cups, and inside of this Four of Wands, I hope that you can see it. Sometimes these cards, like, because they're so reflective, it doesn't come through. But it's just it's like it's wanting to talk about how like within this space, this like casted circle, it's kind of like going to your sacred space in your mind, and it's like all your fantasies and dreams and wishes can come true, because it's like doing mind magic, but also combining it with not hand magic, but like potions or something. I don't know. Like there's this, like with the star, it's looking like potions, and that will even come up later on in the reading. You'll see like there's a lot of this like it's like adding ingredients to this like potion, and also like not only are you putting physical ingredients in it, but it's also you're putting like a heart-centered, emotional, like it's like making wishes. It's kind of like a wishing well, but like way more extreme. Like way bigger than just like throwing a coin in a wishing well. And so finishing off this first row is with the wish fulfillment card, the nine of coins. Okay, it's not the Nine of Coins, it's the Nine of Cups. Is the Ace of Swords, and this one in particular, this Ace of Swords. I'm trying to get it to focus. Focus. This one in particular comes through as like divine inspiration. I was gonna say epiphany, but this wants to be a divine inspiration. So this first row is flanked by this divine inspiration and this Ace of Wands, which is like, it's like whatever you're creating within this sacred circle is, it's like, it's a divine creation. Like the magic you're doing is a divine creation. It's very much like linked with you know what I'm saying? But because it's like all of that, it's like, it's a lot. It's like all of those like downloads and stuff are, it's just being manifested into reality. And so, hang on, I have to like breathe because there's a lot of like energy that's like flowing. It's a lot of like, it's a lot. It's making my heart race. So the next row, it starts with, yeah, these need to go together. Okay, so it starts with the dare to dream and the compassion. And I always speak of this dare to dream comes through as like, it comes through as a fire opal. I know it's a diamond, but it's like, it wants to be a fire opal. And it's so basically it's a multifaceted gift that is bestowed upon you by, well, it's not that it's bestowed upon you, it's that like that gift is being fully unveiled like through higher guidance. And with this fire, oh my god, fire opals, yes. Fire opals are the stone for magic. Fire opals are magic. It's Isis energy. It's, that's so fucking cool. Okay. So, it's like you're doing magic with Isis. That is fucking amazing. Oh my god, I can't speak. I can't cuss. And this makes a lot of sense, especially with the star card, because like Isis, like that energy comes from the binary star system of Sirius. And it's like you've tapped into that, and they're like, yeah, look, if you turn it this way, like you can do this, and if you turn it this way, it'll look like this. And it's like when you look at a fire opal, like I'm like short circuiting because this is so big. Okay, so when you look at a fire opal, depending on how you turn it, like the colors light up, it illuminates. So like sometimes it'll be, you know, aquamarine and green and blue, and then sometimes you'll shift it and it'll be like a bright orange or purples. It's just something that is like so expansive. And with the compassion, it's coming through as that same feeling of that. It's a very heart focused like magic that's happening. Heart fire, what is that? I've heard of this. It's like taking fire from crown, from source, and then pulling magic from the bottom, and then it meets into your heart. It's like a heart fire meditation, and I can't remember where it's coming from. Where did that come from? It's like this meditation that is bringing source and the energy from the earth together in your heart, and it's like fanning. It's like fanning this flame, and as it's being fanned, I saw this as the antlers. So these antlers, like, they kind of look a little like condensed, just like how this eagle claw is like holding the opal. and I'm seeing it open up, like it's fully displayed out into the open. It's like that heart expansion energy. Okay. And then it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. And it's like through this act, through this, I was going to say conjuring, through this magical, like what you're doing, is it's turning the wheel for you. But this, so sometimes I see this Wheel of Fortune as a magnifying glass, but today it came through as a pool. Like, it doesn't want to be an ocean. It's like a pool of water. And it's also emphasizing again that circle, like casting a circle. And it's like there's all this, it's kind of like, and it comes below the star energy, it's kind of like fire and ice meeting each other in this divine creation. And with this pool, it's like, it looks like a cauldron. It looks like a cauldron, like you're doing, like, I don't know, potions or some type of magic that's inside of a cauldron. And there's a lid. I don't know if this will like translate through the imagery, but it's like there's this circle, right? And that's like the cauldron. And then there's this other circle that's inside of it, which has the uberus, I think is what it's called. And that's the lid. It's like there's a lid. It's like you've added everything into this potion and you've put a lid on it. And it's brewing. It's like something is brewing. Ooh, okay. And I'm seeing you lift, it's like when you lift this lid up, it's like all of this dolphin energy just like springs forth from it. And the dolphin is a very playful, like, it's kind of like just having fun doing magic. It's really just what it wants to be. But I always see so there's this texture inside of these dolphins. Hopefully it'll come through. But for me, it looks like neuro pathways. And it wants to talk about with the void following it after. So the void is in between space. Let me see if you can. It's really subtle, but in this card, there's like a world that's upside down up here, and then there's another world that's like right side up. So it's that space in between where this like dolphin energy resides. And what I was seeing was with these neurological pathways, so at first I was thinking that it was like subconscious. But it wants to be, so like subconscious meaning that it's like, it's in your mind, but it's deep that you might not be, it's subconscious. So it's like you're not consciously aware of like what's happening, right? But this wanted to be unconscious. So something that's not in your awareness at all, like not in your conscious or your subconscious. And that's what I keep saying. It's like you're receiving, it's like receiving downloads from this star energy. It's like something that is coming from outside of your conscious awareness is like planting itself in your mind. And then with the Chariot following it, this came through really oddly and strange. That's not strange, it's just I've never seen it this way. And it wanted to be, so this Chariot card here, it wants to be like a wheelbarrow. And I'm seeing this unconscious, something unconscious being thrown into the mix, into the in-between. What am I picking up on? Okay, so it's like this. Let me show you. So I have this, I haven't quite like, I haven't opened it up yet, but I have this, what do you call these things? They're resurrection, it's like it's called a resurrection plant. And when you put it in water, like over a few hours, it starts to open up. Like, it looks dead AF. Like, it's dried up. It's like, it looks like there's no life in it. It is that unconscious like element, right? And it's like it's like you're putting that unconscious element into your cauldron and it's bringing it to life. And it's interesting because I'm seeing the Judgment card right now. It's like a resurrection. Some type of resurrection. And then it's followed with the World and the Temperance. Oh my God, there's so many big energies at play here. Like, you have the World, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, the Star. I'm trying to see what else we have. The Chariot, Void, it's like, it's really big. And this wants to be like, it's like the completion to your spell. But it's like you're doing it, but there's an additional, like, there's an additional energy that's at work here with you. It's collaborating with you for this resurrection. Because the Temperance is like an angelic presence. It also speaks of, you know, like tempering out, like getting things like not in balance. Well, it is in balance, but like here it's talking about getting all of the right proportions for your like potion. And even this even has that same circle, right? And then here's that same like foundation. It's like that whole like casting a circle. Like, you're doing big ass magic. That's dope as fuck. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. Wow. But it's like, okay. It's like, now that you've added that unconscious element, it's like this resurrection is complete. It's got that divine energy that's been added to it, it's not, I like almost don't even want to say divine. It wants to be like otherworldly, like even like I don't even know where she went. It's like, it's otherworldly. It's this like star energy. And it's like, it's complete. The spell is complete. And then with the reclaim, I mean, with these bones and everything, it's really bringing up this like resurrection, like, I don't know, like Frankenstein type of thing, like bringing something back to life, or bringing life into something that doesn't have life. And it's all this, right, with this Wands energy, it's creative. And I'm now noticing that before you had, right, the Four of Wands. And it's like now that you have these 2 extra wands, it's like the 6 of Wands. So it's this like glorious victory that you've obtained through this spell. I don't know, either spell or potion work, right? Because now it's like you have your wish. And okay, so with this resurrection, what's coming, it's like, what, okay, so I at this point I'm like, okay, what are they trying to like resurrect? What is happening here? Like, what's the purpose of all of this, this work, this magic work, right? And it's followed with the ruler of swords. That's interesting, because I initially thought that this was the sovereign of swords. Okay. Okay. So it's followed by the ruler of swords and the 3 of swords. And what I was seeing is this, it's just like how that temperance card pushed up the 4 of coins. It's like there's an expansion that wants to happen, but it's like it couldn't yet like come into full fruition until like something is like dropped, right? Especially with the 4 of coins. The 4 of coins talks about holding on to things. And so here it's like, remember I was talking about the, like, it's like preliminary gathering of all the ingredients in order to get this expansion. I've almost forgot to say, but at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Wands, which speaks about expansion, right? And so at this point I'm like, I'm asking, I'm like, hey, what are they doing this for? And this this butterfly here, which talks about metamorphoses, wow, okay, it's not transference, and no, it's transmutation, and it's lifting the sword up. And so it's like this sword energy. So this like, okay, what is it talking about? The sword energy. It wants to be like higher realms of consciousness. I mean, it's just talking about, it's talking again about that star energy. And it's through this magic, through Isis magic, it's pulling these swords out of, oh my god, this is so fucking beautiful. Okay, it's pulling these swords out of this dead dove. Like, this dove is done, right? But it's like all of these swords are being pulled out. So it's like this heartbreak, whatever is like locking your heart down, it's helping pull out these swords that's keeping your heart in this one space. Because look, okay, so at the end of your reading, it's it's like, see this like tiny, okay, so all right, this universe card speaks of new worlds being created. And it's like your world can't quite be created because there is all this sword energy that is like locking it in. It feels kind of like it kind of feels like the 8 of Swords, where it's like being trapped, but it's not, it's like it's not your own doing. That's what I want to say. It's like, it's just something that is like the 8 of Swords sometimes like talks about like you being trapped, but like you have the ability to get out. But this is like talking about how like this hard, it's not your doing. So but you're trying to remove the swords. So the swords are coming out with the ruler of swords energy. Whew. Okay. And then it's like, okay, so now we have this dead pigeon, this dead dove, right? And it's coming below. So both of these cards are coming. Yeah, like that. Okay. They're coming below that void in the Chariot card. And like I was saying before, this Chariot card is talking about like wants to dump something that's like unconscious. Oh my God, here we go. Unconscious, like this dove is unconscious, like is dead, and it's like you're dumping that inside of this cauldron, right? It's in the in-between space, and you're like adding it to the mix of your cauldron. And then it's like the universe. But actually what I really want to say is that it's this star and temperance energy. It's this star and temperance energy. It's like it wants to be like electric shock. And it's like, this is the little heart, right? And it's being shocked, electric shock, and it bursts to life. What the hell are you doing? So cool. It's like, I mean, it's exactly like this resurrection plant. It's like once I, you know, add the water to it, it opens up and fully unveils. And now it's not in the in-between state anymore. It's not, okay, what do I want to say? It's not dormant anymore. It's fully unveiled and open. Wow. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for your extended. If this reading resonated, you can join me in the extended. The link for that is in the description box, so make sure to check that out. And if you don't, I love you, Leo. I mean, maybe I should make my heart like really, really big. I love you, Leo. I love you so much. Keep doing the magic that you're doing, because it is, oh my God, it's so like exciting and exhilarating and rejuvenating. It feels so cool. Oh my God, it feels so amazing. All right, Leo, thank you so much for joining us. I'll see you next time. Bye.